Hello, everyone. Welcome to the event finals of the 2025 Glitter Bombspiel here at the Potomac Curling Club in Maryland. This is your commentating team. I'm Rob, and joining me is Dylan. He'll be handling the technical stuff, and I'll be handling a very poor attempt at humor and informing the public of what's going on. We are very glad to have you joining us today at what was a really wonderful Bombspiel. We had some great competition through the last 3 days, culminating in a series of event finals that you see on the screen now. You'll be hearing us across both streams. So there are two sets of streams that we have here. We have a Sheet A, Sheet D stream. Sheet A and Sheet D will be hosting the event finals for the C event and the D event, also known as the C event and the Big D Energy.
Let's listen to what Kyle has to say.
Yep. And we're going to cut to the speech from our organizer, Kyle Snyder. All right. So on Sheet A and Sheet D, we will have our C event finals and which is also known as the Big D Energy final, as well as the D event final. On the BC's stream, we will have our Sheet C. We'll hold the B event finals. And on Sheet B, we will have our A event championship. On the A event championship, we will have teams Just Come Across the Face, Giggles, versus Team Chicks with Brooms. Teams Chicks with Brooms is a perennial team that's come here from Plainfield and Broomstones and Bucks County. Where we have Deb Martin, Monica Walker, Mary Fannon, and Charlotte Clarke, who are very near and dear to my heart personally, versus Just Come Across the Face, where we have members from Potomac as well as Orlando. And no matter what Jimmy says, yeah, he's in Denver, but he will always be Potomac to us. It's Jimmy Fallon, Jason Fountain, who's actually going to be playing their second, Erik Maeder, who's going to be the lead, and Erik Goldstein at third. That is going to be our feature sheet, our B sheet. However, we will be doing a lot of commenting on all four sheets, so we won't be sticking primarily to the B sheet. On Sheet C, where we will have our B event finals, it will be Glitter and Spice and Everything Nice, which is a team with Scott Cleve, Joel Pettigrew, Nimmi, Cleve, and Jacob Welle, going up against Hurry Hard, Hunty, with Michael Grudzinski, Paul Carmouche, Jake Lenz, and Brandon Brown. I'm more caught up on, hopefully I said Carmouche correctly. If I'm not, please correct me. Those are going to be our Sheet C B event finalists. On Sheet D, we have our C event, which is our Big D Energy. Is that not right?
No, it's the D event final.
Which is the Big D Energy?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. I got confused. So on Sheet A, we have our C event final, where we have Curls Gone Wild, which is Kyle Snyder, B. Neff, James Frank, and Aaron Pinion, going up against, let's see here.
Team Naughty Emoji.
Yeah, Team Naughty Emojis. Kyle Foster, Jonathan Okoko, Nick Datlow, and Clayton Elliott. By the way, just to really mess with Nick Datlow, we are crossing our fingers for bonus curling on that sheet. So we're hoping for 9 ends just to watch the agony on Nick Datlow. The drinking game is, if Nick Datlow screams, "Oh my God," everyone takes a shot. Trust me, it'll happen a lot. And on the Big D Energy event final, we have strap-on sliders with Laura Yee, Courtney Flick, Teak Washington, and Kiana McCoy, going up against Queens of LSD, which is Josh D., Lena Hornland, and Jackie Sharp. Their fourth, Colin McCadden, had to step out due to an injury, and we are hoping Connor is watching and is feeling okay. That's the lineup. We are not the commentating team. We are the broadcast team. And a joke that Dylan and I started last broadcast at 9 a.m. was essentially, just like regular broadcasters, we are going to ignore the leads. Because why not? We also are leads ourselves. So it hurts our soul, but we have journalistic integrity to hold on to. So if you are listening to us, we do have our live streaming chats up. So feel free to engage with us in the chat room. Heckle us if you want, or if you'd like, we can heckle other players on the ice. But we are very glad to have you join us. And if you do notice that my friend Teak Washington has her sunglasses on, that is because cool mode is now activated. So if you got sunglasses, even if you're wearing them inside and at night, best to probably put them on right now. All right. Can't wait till the seconds start throwing so we can talk about the game.
All right, so on sheet A, we have Curls Gone Wild has the Redstones and has Hammer to start off. On our feature sheet on B, Chicks with Brooms has red, and Come Across the Face has the Hammer with the Yellowstones. Still trying to figure out which one is which on sheet C.
Red Hammer. Yellow Hammer. Sorry, Yellow Hammer.
Yellow Hammer, but which team has which?
Jacob Welle is on yellow, so
That doesn't help me.
yes, Glitter and Spice and Everything Nice. That's Hammer.
Okay, so they have yellow and Hammer. Okay, see? And then over on sheet D, Strap-On Sliders have red, and Queens of LSD are yellow with the Hammer.
Yep. Please, somebody in the chat room. Monica Walker's mom, are you with us in the chat room today? Go ahead and say hi in the chat if you are. I was just told that it is your 21st birthday today, so a big happy birthday to Monica Walker's mother. Thank you for watching us. She was very excited to have the shout out, and we'll make sure to make the shout out ever so often. What? It's her 21st birthday. Happy 21st birthday, Monica Walker's mom. Take a shot. All right. Oh, seconds are starting to play. We can start talking about the games now. All right.
We can.
So for those of you who've watched our events through the weekend, we were timing all of our games. With an event final, we are not timing these games. We are going to get 8 full ends of play. If after 8 ends is a tie game, they'll go to an extra end rather than skips rocks. So like I said earlier, we really want to see as much curling as possible, but we really hope for bonus curling on sheet A.
Yep, because Datlow suffering is just always funny.
Datlow suffering is enjoyment for everyone else.
Yes, just like the Dallas Cowboys losing.
You know what? I was going to think some very similar, yeah.
Sorry, and I would say sorry to any Dallas Cowboys fans out there.
Don't you dare apologize
no.
to them. Nick Datlow is the Dallas Cowboys of the Potomac Curling Club. That poor man. All right.
He made his choices.
He made his choices. All right, so.
And if anyone wasn't watching our last draw, the Queens of LSD, who are currently playing on sheet D, they ended up going to Skips Rocks, and Josh D, the skip, threw probably the most perfect LSD throw I have ever seen. It was almost perfectly centered on the pin.
And what was great about that was that and the way that it was shaping up, Josh D overthrew a top 8 draw to go back 8. And his competitors needed to draw at least full 4 to win, if not preventing the tie. And they came up short. So the question was, like, who typically does better on the LSD after that? Is it somebody who just threw heavy or somebody who just threw light? And typically, whoever just threw heavy has the advantage in the draw, and that's what happened. So Josh overthrew his first, and when he needed to, perfectly covered the pin to win that game, which was amazing. And he's gone to U5 National, so he has experience doing draws to the button when he needs to. So I'm not necessarily surprised by it at all, but ooh, that was a good draw.
Yes, it was. I mean, and he had the psychological advantage if he had to throw first with the LSDs.
Yeah.
So putting that one up perfect just made it that much harder for the opposing skip.
Yep.
Because, I mean, I don't know about you, but if I had to follow that, I'd be like, well, pack it in. Why do I even bother?
Oh, yeah. I would have wanted to do it just to be like, I'm gonna effing do this.
Right.
Why not?
And then I would not have been surprised when I totally botched it.
Absolutely. All right, so we're starting to get to Vice's rocks right now, at least here on sheets B and C. So there's some conversation going on right now. Deb Martin is going to be calling shots and skipping on for Chicks with Brooms, but we'll be deferring to Monica Walker to throw the last two. I ended up doing that this weekend on my team as well.
Skip through third?
Skip through third, and then, yeah. So I believe the shot here, since Deb Martin is throwing red, I think the question was whether or not do they want the hit and stick, which won't count. It might be biting a little bit, or do they want to try to hit and roll? I'm a little worried about the roll. It should be a big roll, if anything. They don't want to get directly behind that red guard because it sets them up nicely for a double. So it's either hit and stick or a hit and big roll would be ideal here. Looking over on sheet C, on the other hand, Hurry Hard Hunty is sitting 2. No, they're sitting 1. Yellow, Glitter and Spice is sitting second shot in the back court quadrant. But it looks like it's going to be a hit. Is that Joel? Yeah, that's Joel. So a hit for Joel here on that wide open red. Hitting and sticking is great because it'll leave you 1-2. A little bit of a roll would be even nicer. Yes. Too big of a roll.
Yep.
All right.
Scrubbed off a little bit on their own,
but the problem with that though is now that definitely makes it a measure between whether or not red or yellow is shot on sheet C.
I'm looking and it kind of looks like it's red 2 now. I think it.
No, it's not red 2 because that's still accounting.
Oh, you're right. So I think it's red 1. Sorry.
And I think it might be a measure for yellow because the angle is so way.
Yeah.
Back to our feature sheet on sheet B. It looked like Deb was just tight on the release for her hit. So now I believe the call here for Erik Goldstein on come across the face. Giggles. The giggles is an ad lib for me.
Yep.
It could be either wide open or try to draw behind. I thought the call was draw behind, but I think it might have flicked it wide. It just needs to be draw weight. Back 8's tolerable, but this looks heavy all the way through. So it might be a second chance here for Deb on the hit again. Beautiful draw here on sheet C to get right behind coverage. Beautiful, nice finish on that one. Actually, it over curls just enough so that probably from the hack you can see 3/4 of it for Glitter and Spice, but really well done draw there for Hurry Hard Hunty. Here's Deb Martin's second attempt at the hit and roll. Sweepers are cleaning. They're calling for the sweep now. It's floating out just a bit. Needs to curl. It's starting to break up a little bit, but it's going to stay on the high side, if not nose, at this point. Curl it at the end nicely. It does get behind the guard. So now come across the hat face has some options. You do the double if you want. You can do the corner freeze is also available to them as well if they'd like. And they're calling for the corner freeze, and the tap is the allowance on that one.
So Glitter and Spice didn't quite get enough of it, but it does move it over, so it's going to be completely exposed.
And for Glitter and for Hurry Hard Hunty being the team without hammer, this is great for them. Getting full 8, just touching the center line would be really great for them here.
Yep.
Taking a look at our A and D street. We have a fall from Teak breakdancing.
She didn't touch any rocks.
Get up. Is she okay?
Yeah, I think so. I think she's just trying to avoid touching the guard there.
That was some excellent breakdancing moves from Teak Washington, as long as they're okay. Are they okay?
She's smiling, so I think she's okay. I see a big old grin.
Yep. I will, if anyone wants to get some breakdancing lessons from Teak Washington on how to do that on the ice, I will happily pass that information along to them. All right, looking over on sheet A now, it looks the naughty emojis are sitting 1, 2, 3. And it looks like Kyle Snyder for Curls Gone Wild might actually be queuing up for the slash double, which I think is nice because if you have hammer, which I believe they do, it will set you up to get a corner guard out of it if done well. And B, the last game, they were on top of their hit game all last game on sheet A, D, I mean. So calling for the sweep to hold the line now on sheet A. Speaking of hits, we got a hit from Lena Hornland over on sheet D for Queens of LSD. But strap-on sliders are still sitting 1, and they have hammer. So Laura Yee here is going to start their skips rocks here. Oh, sorry, Laura Yee has hammer. Laura Yee does not have hammer. My apologies.
Right.
So,
but to continue my point earlier about the queens of LSD is
Yeah.
they are truly the queens of the LSD.
Oh, God. Dylan, there was a reason why I did not want you to continue that statement. The pun. Can we please have bad joke counter set to 1, please? Bad joke counter set to 1. Y'all, strap in. It's Dylan. It's going to be a high number, and I'm going to be the one enabling him. So hold on tight, y'all.
Hey, this is curling. We all love puns.
Yeah, that wasn't a pun, though, and that was barely a joke.
Fine. I'll just sit here like a bump on a log, and you can do all the talking.
I typically do.
I mean, not wrong.
I will. Hey. Commit to the bit, but not like a mean way. All right. So Jimmy Fallon's first for the end here. They do have hammer, so just trying to get him with some draw weight. This does look up. This looks like it's probably going to end up being hack weight. So right now, Chicks with Brooms are sitting 3 without hammer. So I believe the call will probably end up being on the just off the center line, top 8. Force Jimmy to do that same draw again. Personally, I'm a big fan that they're going to do full 8. If they're going to do top 8 draw, I'd rather them do it in the line that Jimmy just threw and force him into a new line. But I'm a little bit meaner in that regard in terms of like what would I like to leave my opposition. So Monica Walker coming down, getting ready to throw her last of the first end. Full 8 on the center line is the call. And over on sheet B, looks like we have the last for Hurry Hard Hunty. They're already sitting 2, and I think the shot here should also probably be a top 8 draw, just touching that center line. If they clog the port with down weight, that's perfectly acceptable. But this is looking a little up. They might end up getting like back 8, so they're just going to chap off the shot rock. They're sitting 3, but that nose hit looks wide open, so if they can get to like board weight, Glitter&Spice can hit and roll onto the button for their single here. So we're about ready to have hammer shot thrown on sheet C for the B event. And sweepers are not touching Monica's shot on sheet B. Shara's coming down to sweep to try to at least like get it to the center line at all. So they're sitting 4 right now. Now there's something for Jimmy to draw down on 2. So we'll have hammer away on the A event final on sheet B. Shifting our attention to our streams on the A and D sheets. Curls Gone Wild didn't get the slash or the roll they were looking for. So when it comes to for Team Naughty emoji, it looks like it's going to be a draw down. This is their last, and they don't have hammer. So I'm thinking just get to the center line, top 8. They don't want to get too heavy on this one. They don't want to show a pocket. They don't want to get too close to the 4-foot because it'll line up a double if they don't get properly buried behind. Hammer shot on sheet B right now for Jimmy Fallon. Sweepers are on it. It's curling into. They're going to count him down, but I think it might be a steal of 1 here. Just short. So it'd actually be a steal of 2 for Chicks with Brooms. Good adjustment on the weight for his draw, though. To go from a hack weight to about T-line was a really good adjustment. Just needed a little bit more in line on that one. And it looks like on sheet C, Glitter&Spice ended up getting a single out of that one. I guess they got the hit and roll.
I didn't see it.
It had to have been because Red was hitting 3, so it had to have been a hit and roll or hit and stick. So scores are getting on for sheet B and sheet C. And it looks like we are hammer on sheet D with Josh D and Queens of LSD. Looks like it's a wing hit to roll in. Nose would be a steal of 1. So I got to give it up to Jackie Sharp, who is the sweeper on Team LSD. She's been basically a 3-person team almost all weekend. And as a Potomac curler, watching her form has been great over the last few years, and she's been a beast on the sweep all weekend. So Jackie, absolutely fantastic job this weekend. I just hope that you watch this and you hear that. Unfortunately, just a hair wide on the hit. You made contact, but it's a steal of 1 for strap-on sliders on sheet D. And on sheet A, hammer shot by Kyle here. On sheet A, it looks like it's going to be a slash into the red. The slash gets you a 4. If you execute it right, you're going to get your 4 here, but you need to make sure that it's a thin half on for the slash. They don't want to sweep just yet. Holding for line now. It's going to start curling. Hard line. Made contact. Is it going to be enough, B? Is it going to be enough, B?
No.
You got your 1.
It's
Nicely done.
2.
You might got your deuce there. Great hit and great sweep from the vice to make sure you roll out enough. So they're still deciding right now.
I'm feeling like
Measure. Actually, I don't want to cringe. Your commentary team are both level 2 officials, so watching club level people do measures kind of hurts our soul a little bit.
Oh, they made a decision.
They made a decision. We'll find out if it's a 1 or a 2 for red. Everyone has put their scores up. Oh, there goes B. What is it? It's a deuce. 2, 4. Curl's gone wild. So after 1 end of play, here we go. Sheet A is 2-0 favoring Curl's Gone Wild. On sheet B, 2-0 favoring Chicks with Brooms. On sheet C, it is 1-0 favoring Glitter and Spice. And on sheet D, 1-0 favoring Strap-On Sliders. Oh, and as I promised, happy birthday, Monica Walker's mother. Hope you enjoy your 21st birthday. We will be doing the happy birthday announcement every end. If you would like us to do a shout out or a happy birthday on chat, please let us know in the chat. We'll also charge, she's sent a $20 donation to the Potomac Curling Club's floor fund. Dylan looks confused that I'm starting this blackmail or
a little bit.
It's fundraising opportunities. We need a new floor.
Yes, I mean, we do, and we are. Actually, where are we at with that?
I have no idea. However, how great of an idea is that? Like, drop us $20 in our Venmo, put something in chat, and if it's not a very explicit or a comment, we'll happily say it on the broadcast.
You are now listening to The Sounds of Curling.
One of my favorite things I like to do whenever I try to calm Skip's down on this throw is, like, I like to say T-line beats to draw to, just because I think that's just mellow and chill, vibes only. No thoughts, only vibes is another thing I like to say when I'm sweeping. All right, looks like we are now officially on seconds rocks on both B and C. Glitter and Spice has good control of the front here, and looks like Jacob for Glitter and Spice being asked to draw in behind one of those corners. They got a high center guard as well, so I mean, like, they look like they have good control over the house in the guard zone right now. So plinking, just sinking one in would actually be really good for Glitter and Spice on sheet C. And where are the rocks on B?
I don't see them.
I think we're looking at a nice little deuce or blank strategy here on sheet B for the second end here for Jimmy Fallon. So. Oh, that was some great sweeping on sheet C to miss that guard. It's a little up, but it doesn't matter. They just want to make sure that that guard stayed. A biter is nice to have, but keeping that center line guard is great. So they're sitting 3 right now. That is an ankle biter if I've ever seen one. Mary Fallon, is that covering the pin? Cover the pin. Oh, if you're looking at this right now, that was a beautiful draw to the pin. However, Josh Dees was just a little bit closer on the pin for this LSD last one. So we now have a visual reference.
Yep.
All right, Nice hit and roll from Queens of LSD on sheet D. Now it looks like they probably only see like half. Strap-on sliders only see half of that yellow, but yellow is sitting 1 and 3 on sheet D right now, while on sheet A, Curls Gone Wild are sitting 2 without a guard. We got 2 corner guards for naughty emojis. So I think the shot here is just going to be the hit, and if you curl just right with enough weight, you actually could get them both going. But I think ideally it's just going to be just like maybe an off-nose hit and just get into the red that way. Sweepers are on. It is curling a lot here. I think it might be just the outer one first. All right, not bad at all. I mean, yellow sitting 1. I believe they can see all of it, so it'll probably end up being a hit and a roll over for Curls Gone Wild on sheet A.
Yellow's not sitting 1 on sheet A.
No, they're sitting second shot, but
yep.
It's wide open enough for Curls Gone Wild to get the hit and roll to get to sit 2. Speaking of sitting 1 or 2 here, Deb Martin for Chicks with Brooms on sheet B. They hit this just right. You hit just off the nose. You're gonna pop the yellow out and sit 2, covering the button. Control weight, but it's a little wide. It needs to curl a bit.
Curls Gone Wild had a nice hit and roll out under the guards on the wing.
All right. Good hit. Will it stick around?
Shooter's going to roll, but it's going to stick.
Yeah, nicely done. That's a nice hit and roll for Deb Martin on sheet B. You are leaving their shot rock behind the tee line, so I think Jimmy's just going to call for the freeze to it, and a tap's not a bad result either. But nice hit from Deb. I started at Plainfield, and there's a lot of Plainfielders on the ice right now, but I've played with Deb and Shar for years. I've played with Teak Washington for years, but Deb has always was one of my guideposts that I wanted to be like, and I wanted to play with. We both started playing mixed doubles together, and we learned the sport together. We learned that discipline together, and whenever we see each other at Bombspiels, we are each other's biggest cheerleader. Fun fact for those of you who might not know, the Black Curl Magic design, the T-shirt that they're wearing, as well as the brooms, Deb Martin designed that.
Wow,
that
nice
is
double for Glitter and Spice.
That is a Deb Martin design. So if just to let you know. They still sell them on the Goldstein website, so feel free to go check out the Goldstein website, grab Black Curl Magic merchandise, the brooms, the hoodies. They have hoodies in stock finally. I will be getting mine soon, but another hit call for Deb on sheet B here. Needs to make sure it stays on the high side. They don't want to run it back. It's looking good so far. Yeah, nice hit for Deb. And on sheet C, you got so much yellow in that house. It's looking really good for Glitter and Spice at the moment, but it's enough space there for Hurry Hard Hunty to draw in Frozen, at least minimize the damage that they're seeing at the moment. Good curl on that one. Who is the vice on the team? Is that Paul? It should be. They didn't correct me on the order. So if that's Paul, Paul's been dialed into that's the second brilliant draw that I've seen this game from him. So nicely done to outcount. Now yellow is protecting the one that they have. So just sink one in, no further than top 12 on sheet B. And over here on the sheet A and D stream, just unfortunate overthrow for naughty emojis on sheet A, giving Curls Gone Wild the opportunity to split the house here. So B being asked to do some draw weight for them to split the house here, while on sheet D, draw down from LSD to sit 1-2. All the actions behind the tee line though, so a good smack on the top on the yellow from Courtney Flick would actually open up the end for the strap-on sliders. Not a horrible result on sheet C with that. It didn't curl enough, but you did just shrink this drawing path that they just saw from Paul. But it's still enough of a port where you can throw a hack at it and you can run it. So, and Monica Walker throwing a beautiful top 4, top 8 draw with Chicks with Brooms now sitting 4 again, and Jimmy Fallon queuing up a hit there on sheet B.
Down to Skips Rocks here on our 2 feature games. And our next rocks that are going to be thrown on both of our A and D sheets will be the beginning of Skips Rocks.
Sheet B looking really good. If they get nose, they're going to be sitting 2 nicely here. Just need to push that yellow back a little further. Needed a little bit more steam there. Really good attempt from Hurry Hard Hunty. Saw the line. And they're sitting 1 and 3 right now. Glitter and Spice probably would be happy to guard this up and leave them with a force of 1. And Monica Walker on sheet B being asked just to hit, and ideally hit and get flop over behind the red. But looks like it's going to be a nose hit to sit 3, which is great. Roll a little bit, and Jimmy Fallon now being having to probably do a nose hit for 1 or a draw. So I think, yeah, calling for the nose hit to sit their single.
The last rock for this end for Glitter and Spice on C.
It's looking good. Needs to dig a bit. Deeper is fine, just they don't want to tap the yellow, the other red in too deep, but the thing's got a lot of curl on it.
It's gonna, yep.
It's going to protect, but it still gives them an opportunity. It gives a Hurry Hard Hunty an opportunity to just freeze onto their own if they wanted to come through that port. Looks like they're queuing up some sort of triple angle to push back the red.
Yep.
And it looks like Jimmy got his 1 on sheet B. So a single on the board for Come Across the Face. Looking over to sheets A and D on that stream, Kyle Foster throwing the first of his 2 skips rocks on the second end, and it's looking like it's going to be a hit, a nice little double, and stick would at least have them sitting shot rock, but it looks a little on the wide side. They're going to make contact with 1. Curl's gone wild, sitting 2 and 3 right now. It looks like Kyle is queuing up a draw to the top 8 or top 12 to sit 3rd shot. And we go to the other side here on sheet D with strap-on sliders.
There's a lot of rocks in the back of the house.
And that's where Josh has been happy to play this end. Every call he's been making was just be a pain in the butt in the back tee line. And I'm wondering if that's the same thing that they're doing because they push back yellow. Yellow, the shot rock is the yellow in the back left quadrant.
Yep. But
so this will be Laura's first. No, Laura's last. So this is without the hammer, and I think the idea is just to freeze on to that back yellow.
Yeah, yellow's only sitting 1 here, so. On sheet D.
And then speaking of last, let's shift over to the BC stream. And on sheet C, we got hammer being thrown right now by Hurry Hard Hunty. And it looks like it's supposed to be a tap, tap, tap up for 2. Sweepers are calling, calling top 4 tap, and the vice, Paul, is having them sweep for line. They're off now. Weight's looking good, but it's curling a lot. Can they get it to curl a little bit more? Nope.
Nope, just 1 there for Hurry Hard.
So after 2 ends of play, it's basically nothing has happened. It's now turned into a 6-end game for the B event final. Tied up 1-1.
So strap-on sliders wicked off of their own, and then it curled into the back of the, back of the 8, into the back of the 12. So LSD now has a easy draw for 2, but it looks like they're considering how to get 3.
It's there.
Yeah, it's there. They just have to bump the red that's in the full 8 in that back left quadrant just a bit, so that the yellow in the top left
all you need to do is draw down to that back red, and you have your 3.
Yep.
I'm a fan of, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna need to commit. So you're gonna need to make sure that it is it's heavyweight. You'd rather be back line than top 8 if you're gonna do this, because if it's heavy, you're gonna nose hit your own yellow. You'll definitely get your 1 that way. But again, you just need to throw back 8 weight because you only need to move it like 3 inches. So.
Yep.
I believe we have a hammer shot also being thrown on sheet A right now just to draw out count. And comes up to a 3 feet short, so it's a steal of 1 for Curls Gone Wild on sheet A. Going back to sheet D, they've got the weight. Do they have the line? They have a clip of it. No.
Oh, no.
So it's a steal of 1. Yep, looks like a steal of 1 for strap-on sliders. He committed correctly. He committed to the weight, which is good.
Yep.
So that was, I think, in my opinion, that was the right way to miss it. So good try from Queens of LSD on that. Steal of 1 for strap-on sliders. At the start of the 3rd end, I just want to go ahead and wish Monica Walker's mother a very happy 21st birthday. We are so glad that you're joining us, and we hope you have a fantastic birthday. Your daughter, Monica, loves you. She wanted me to remind you, happy birthday. Enjoy your 21st. Have some shots. Hey, Dylan, how are you doing, buddy? I'm doing a lot of talking. I need some help.
It's, it's Sunday. I guess technically it's Sunday afternoon now, but it's been I'll say long, but at the same time not long weekend.
I don't know what day it is. You said Sunday, and I literally shrugged going, sure.
Yeah. But when you spend, half the weekend here webcasting or participating in a Bombspiel, time slips by pretty quick.
And yet you feel so exhausted.
Yes.
You blink and it's Sunday.
Yeah.
And the first thing you think of is, did I sleep? Are there any? Oh, we have seconds rocks going on sheet B.
So yeah, I wish I didn't have to go to work tomorrow. Nice split house on sheet B. So they're just going to try to draw in under the 2 yellow guards here to add to their count. Well, that one's going to end up just a little short of the house. Nice tight center guard. Looks like we're lining up a hit on sheet C. Nice nose there to Glitter&Spice.
I think I just accused myself of thinking straight. I need to stop that.
No, you said you couldn't.
That's correct. I can't. I don't know how.
Yep.
All right, so taking a look across the sheets now, on sheet B, we do have a split house for chicks with brooms, but the shot rock happens to be the yellow rock in the back 12. I think the question they're trying to figure out is, do they go after it? Do they draw behind the higher guard? They do have the hammer this end. So I wonder if, I guess it's the draw, possibly. I'm not sure. I'm not sure the call, so I'm not going to try to speculate. I would try to make a play at the back 12 if I was them.
Yeah, their last draw attempt turned into the tight center guard.
Okay.
It was a little short.
However, if there's one team that doesn't have a problem with one sheet that doesn't have a problem with the draw weight, it's sheet C for sure. Glitter&Spice drawing a nice one in to sit 4 at the moment, and Glitter&Spice does have hammer, so the only problem is their 2 shots are only behind 1 guard. The other 2 are wide open. So I think the question for Paul, I believe, on Hurry Hard Hunty, I think it's the hit or the draw. And it looks like it's, again, I'm not going to speculate. I thought I heard hack hit, but that looks like a draw line, so I'm not sure. What do you think that was?
Honestly, this looks like this is a hit line that they're calling for Hurry Hard.
If they're, well, that's where it could be a hit line. Oh, gee, yeah, that does look like a hit line.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to get the double on the 2 yellows that are off on the viewers left.
Call in the sweep for line. Looks like it's board. Doesn't look like it's, or actually it looks like it's hack weight. Board weight.
Yeah, that's board.
But there's that curl.
Yeah.
There's a curl there. Clips 1 yellow. Clips 2 yellows.
And is going to drift.
4th shot.
5th.
Thank you. 5th shot. Okay, take a drink if we're exhausted.
Right?
All right. So looking at our feature sheet here, looks like we had a come across the face, drew one again to the back 8. So they're sitting 1-2. And Monica is calling for the raise hit, or at least the clearance. There is an opportunity that if you hit nose, it'll go back into the back and at least minimize the damage back there to get them both going. You might be able to get all 3 going and moving if you can. But getting rid of that, at least corner guard, will help out Chicks with Brooms a bit. And they're already sweeping right now, make sure that line stays. Looks good. She got nose, but just down. And it opens it up, though. That's good. So it gives them an opportunity to get to it, get to the top 2, the first and second shot. Let's go over to sheets A and D right quick. Let's see what's going on over here. Naughty emojis are sitting 1-2. All the action is in the back line.
But there are 3 pretty good center guards there to, take up space in the middle. And this looks like they're trying to draw through the port.
Yep, and it just hung out a bit on the wide side, but
it's gonna bump.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
The only problem though is that now you're kind of forcing the hand at the wall side, and
Yep.
Kyle has thrown that before.
Yep.
So he's seen that line, he knows it. So,
but Naughty Emoji has a pretty reasonable promote on that center guard now.
And Curls Gone Wild also has a pretty reasonable promote for themselves as well.
Yes. Nope. Little miscue there from strap-on sliders. They accidentally took out their own at the back.
Oh my God, Jeff Greg. Oh, okay. No. Take the flannel off. Take it off. Take it off. You don't get to dick. Okay. How does that still fit you? How much Crisco did you put on your body to get that shirt to fit you?
Oh, nice promote here from Curls Gone Wild to outcount everything. Yeah.
Okay. So, I can't even describe it accurately. I'm not even going to try. Let's go back to the action.
Okay, so Hurry Hard just got a nice double to at least cut down how much Glitter and Spice is sitting. In fact, actually, they cut it down to 3 instead of 5.
Mm-hmm.
But strap-on sliders with their last one had a little miscue and accidentally took out their own.
Oh, tell me what happened with Curls Gone Wild. Look at that. They promoted nicely.
Yes,
There's
they
the
did.
shot. That's a beautiful placement.
Yeah, right after we pointed it out, they had that beautiful promote.
The only thing I don't like about it, again, we're playing another end on a different sheet where all the action is in the back of the house.
No, little bump off of the center guard.
That bump helps them a little bit. That makes that draw port a little bit bigger.
Yep.
And I think,
And
if I'm not
rock
mistaken,
is all the way out.
Curls Gone Wild is just content with clogging everything up. Yeah.
Or maybe it's not.
Top 8 on that center line. There's no good slash for yellow to get rid of any of the reds that are counting.
Okay, so
wide open sheet for Lena on sheet D for, and yet they really are making Jackie work. Can we have a Jackie Sharp appreciation end where she doesn't kill herself on the ice, please?
Right. She's clearly warmed up because she took her jacket off. So, and that one's gonna.
I know that stint. I know that when I see Jackie talking with the arms up, I basically say, I'm trying, I'm working my butt off here.
Yep. It's a nice draw right to the button on Curls Gone Wild.
Oh, nicely done.
Right through the port.
Showing Kyle that there's a port there, though. So the draw is there. You can get some motion if you throw like backline, which helps them a bit for a 1. How's the action over here looking over on sheet B? A lot of curl there happening to clog the port. All right, looks like there's going to need to be a game winner shot here, a hero shot for Monica. I don't think the slash on the red top is there. I think the draw is the best course of action.
Is this
It's
is
hammer. It's hammer on sheet B.
Oh, here comes that shot through the port. Oh.
Yeah, that was control weight. I don't think they needed control with that though. And to be quite honest with you, I think the yellow center guard is hurting yellow more than the 2 reds that are sitting in the house. So I wonder if the shot was really clip the guard more so than it was try to get the red out. I don't know.
Looks like Josh is just going to hit the
going to sheet D now. A hit for sheet D.
Yep. Probably just at this point looks like playing for a blank. There's only a couple rocks left.
Shifting. Oh, nice shot. If you want to go to the BC stream, we had a nice little. It wasn't a takeout. It had the weight for it, but just moved some yellow granite around. Yellow is now sitting 1. Hurry Hunty is now sitting 2nd and 3rd,
and
possibly 4th.
I'm thinking, yeah, they're sitting 4.
It's the angle that's messing with me. I never know if yellow in the back quadrant is ever closer or not. Nice draw for Monica to sit 1 on sheet B. Hey, speaking of Monica, now that it's the start of the 4th end on for the championship draw, I really want to take this time. I haven't done it yet, but she asked me to do this. I just want to wish Monica Walker's mother a very happy 21st birthday.
Yep.
Mama Walker, your daughter loves you, is really happy that you're watching. We just want to wish you a happy birthday. Thank you so much for joining us. By the way, for all of you listening, if you're in the chat, say hi. Hope you're all having a wonderful Sunday so far. Or you're doing the smart thing and watching this on your mobile device while enjoying this gorgeous fall day. It's a little warm here in Maryland today. It's supposed to be a high of 77, but the leaves are gorgeous. It is nice. It's a great time to go for a picnic or go for a walk. Just be outside today. It looks gorgeous. Go touch grass, everyone. It'll be a great day to just enjoy the outside a little bit. All right, final shot. Let's go to the AD stream. Nice hit and roll for Laura. So she's sitting 1 right now. Josh just needs to hit this and roll out to get their blank. And then going over to sheet A, which I believe we are now. This is gonna be Kyle's first.
Yep.
And there's a lot of conversation right now about how the heck did we get here.
Oh, we have someone in the chat.
Somebody's in the chat. Who's in the chat?
Yes, it's that Hammy says it's freezing in Montana. There's snow outside.
Oh, can we trade places?
Please.
I went to Appalachian State in Western North Carolina. Nothing makes me happier than an 8-month winter. Like October snowfall and May snowfall, no joke, make me happy.
Yeah. I've had September snow.
Yeah, you in Alaska.
Yes. And
I love winter.
I don't know that I've ever had active. Oh, she just corrected the spelling of Montana. I don't think I've ever had snow fall in May, but I've certainly still had snow on the ground that was still trying to melt in May.
That's the cool thing about living in like lower mountains or higher mountains is like in the Appalachians, which are like, we were at 3,000 elevation, so not like Rocky Mountains, but like getting that really weird front that just turns a western edge rainstorm into a snowstorm. Dude, a May snowstorm is all you need to really feel like live life. It's like the wettiest, clumpiest snow, and it's gone in a day, but it just feels so good.
Yep.
I'm a winter guy. I'm rare, I know.
I play 2 different ice sports, so I love winter.
All right.
All right, we're down to...
So on sheet C, we have the last of the Hurry Hard Hunty stones. They don't have hammer here, but they are sitting 2 and 3. If they can get this yellow out, they'll be sitting 1, 2, 3, 4, depending on where it goes. And I think this might be a draw. Is crashing that guard. Can they do anything with this promote? Stay with it, guys. Stay with it, guys. Stay with it, guys. Stay with it. Stay with it. Good plan B. Way to stay with it. And
so I wasn't watching, and I should have been, but given that Queens of LSD just threw the first rock, I think they accidentally took 1.
Oh, they accidentally took 1. They had to have.
Yeah. So that's unfortunate. Little miscue, but they have points on the board. So it's a 1-point game. Still manageable.
We're going to go ahead and shift our attention to sheet A right now. Sheet A, Kyle Snyder for Curls Gone Wild. Going to throw his last of the end with that hammer. And it looks like what they're wanting to do is they want to draw behind and sit corner frozen on the button side of the yellows. So it's just a draw, T-line draw, they can jostle some things around so long as they curl across the nose of the yellow.
Yes.
And if you're on the Sheet BC stream, we're about ready to have the hammer thrown by Hurry Hard Hunty, no, sorry, by Glitter&Spice. And I believe this is just going to be a draw for one, where if they over curl, they can still promote that yellow, as we've seen Hurry Hard Hunty accidentally do. They crashed their guard, but they moved, it curled enough to hit the guard in a way they got the momentum to keep going.
So Curl's Gone Wild, they were a little narrow. It ticked off of one of the yellow guards and then ended up in the top of the 12.
But it still did what they needed to do.
Yes.
Figure out a way to minimize that draw path, and that they did.
And yes, so this is a good threat for 2-point steal. There is, I think, the best choice.
Oh, beautiful hit and roll by Glitter&Spice. I wonder if that was the call the entire time rather than the draw. It was the hit and roll. But
maybe.
Nicely done to get their one on Sheet C by Glitter&Spice, taking the 1 point lead after 3 ends of play.
Yep. So what do you think here? So I'm thinking for Sheet A.
We're going to Sheet A now, folks.
Yep.
We're on Sheet A right now.
So I'm thinking that Naughty Emoji's best chance to get anything here is to draw through the port, bump the shot rock, a little back to sit 1. I don't see a way they can get both of the 2 reds in the 4-foot out of the way. But if they just come through the port, give that a little bump back to sit on the button or in front of the
Actually,
button.
there is if they can skirt with bumper weight, if they just miss that tight yellow guard, it will curl enough that the red will only hit that yellow roll and not touch that yellow that's sitting. There's a way that they can do it. It's got to be board weight, and it's got to be super tight to that yellow guard.
Yeah.
They basically just need to paper both of the guards with the right weight. But looking at the way that Kyle threw that, that looks like it's supposed to be draw, but it might be down weight.
So, yeah, the shot's coming into frame now.
That minimizes the damage.
Yep, it does cut it down to 1. It's too bad it didn't quite get there enough to outcount, but cutting it down to 1 is certainly better on that one. So that is Curl's Gone Wild stealing 1 more on Sheet A. Make that a 4-0 game.
We are already on thirds shots here on Sheet B, and a wonderful, adorable slide with a great dismount on Sheet C. Right on her stomach and goes cute face on Sheet C. I was waiting for a little bit of the foot kicks on that as well.
Well, for the sake of the ice makers, I'm glad she didn't do that, but
if we're keeping score, that is fall number 2 today on our event finals. Fall number 2.
Yep.
One was breakdancing, the other one was let's be cute. So not that anyone's counting, but that would be 2.
Yep. Which is that higher than my bad joke counter? I think it is.
Yeah, for now.
I'm losing.
Yeah, but we both haven't reached that delirium stage yet.
Yeah, that'll come in about 3 ends from now.
3? Dude, you're giving us too much credit.
Well, I'm trying to counteract it with some caffeine, so.
Coffee.
Yeah.
All right, so while we are starting some ends, getting in the middle of some ends, I actually do want to go ahead and point out that Potomac Curling Club, whenever we do Bombspiels, it's a 100% volunteer, and we've had some of the best volunteers at this week's event. So big thank you to our ice crew, Erik Clausen, Kale Stilt came out to do a lot of work. We also had Kyle, I believe it's not Conroy. Kyle, what's your last name? That's what I thought. I forgot. Sorry. Kyle Lowry came out. We had Nick Smith that came out to help out with ice. Ken came out to help ice. I'm trying to remember all the ice people. We had Lena help out with ice. Jackie.
Andy Dunham was here for ice.
Andy Dunham came out for ice. I'm forgetting some people, and I apologize. Mark Carlson came out to help us. A big help from them as well. So a big thank you to our ice crew. Our bartending crew was I already thanked Nick. I can't think of anybody else that came out to help out with ice. Nothing comes to mind. Our bartending staff was fantastic. Big thanks to everyone that came out to help out. The people I saw from bar, Mindy, Jeremy. We had some new curlers, new Potomac curlers that were back there helping out. So Jeremy and Catherine as well came out to help out with bartending. I think I saw a few Friday nighters that came out and helped with bars. So thank you very much. Our kitchen staff that proves time and time again, no one outcooks Potomac cooking staff. So Snack Mom Jen and Judy. Judy with a cake that literally was half her height. And it was full on 6-layer rainbow layered cake. Everyone loved it. The baked goods was off the chain this year. I actually decided to commit to the pumpkin chocolate chip muffins because I decided to be a pig yesterday. Those were fantastic. So, and then also special shout out to Mindy Carlson for just living here this weekend, and our webcasting crew, which also included Mindy. She was here for a lot of it. Dylan being a killer tech guy on our web streaming. All of our webcast volunteers, especially those who came to visit and just wanted to talk a little bit. Big thank you to them, and huge thank you to every single participant for coming out, as well as our drag queens who came out yesterday for a fabulous performance and drag bingo. Thank you so much for coming out, and hopefully we raised a lot of money for a good cause. I believe we were raising money for the Homeless LGBT Youth Foundation or organization in DC. I think that's our organization. I need to get that information because I really want to know where that money went to. Because hopefully we'll have an opportunity that for those of you who want to contribute, you are more than welcome to give contributions to their website, and I would love to share that information. This is the end for Dirty Emoji.
I think saying that this is their end to score big.
Oh. All right, rally caps, Dirty Emojis. No, we need them to do well here. We need Nick Datlow to get 9 ends.
Yes.
We want to call him the 9th end Datlow. All right, we're already on 4th rocks here on sheet B after my very long-winded and quite possibly got lost in the middle of it all. Thank yous. Monica Walker here being queued up for a double on her last here. And it's looking as queued up to be out and then in. First. I do see that second one. I apologize. Yep. I didn't see the second rock back there because they have hammer.
Yeah, it's hidden right there in front of the scraper.
I see that now. Thank you. So, hit for hold that for a piece. Hold that for a piece. Good hit. And a roll. The thing with our ice, when you do inside-out hits like that on our ice, if you don't have a good commanding control of that release, it just automatically curls out of hand.
Yep.
As a person, as a spectator, it's really cool. As a thrower of all things hard, it's annoying.
Yeah, especially since, if I do get the chance to throw a hit, which as a lead doesn't happen as often, but if I do, there were a lot of times where they give me a line for an outside in, and I'm like, I would prefer the inside out, but because I actually, for whatever reason, I think I have a better release on my inside out, on my in-turn.
So I had the privilege of sparing on a team of 3 people from Brooklyn Lakeside, which isn't just an arena team. Yep. They are outdoor hockey rink club in Brooklyn, New York. Shout out to Brooklyn Lakeside. Big love for y'all. And we were actually talking about it. They kept throwing hit lines, and I told them, let's go outside in instead of inside out. And they look at me like, well, why? You do outside in because it's better control, because you can the curl will level out earlier. Inside out, you're automatically at a disadvantage because you're already starting the curl. So You have to give yourself a little bit more line, and if you feel like your release is better inside out, that's great, so long as your skip knows how to control the sweep on that one too.
Yeah. Well, and I guess you know, a lot of times the inside out is you know, if I is on the with the rocks on the shooter's right. And then that gives me the in-turn, and I think I have a better release on my in-turn than I do on my out-turn.
Yep, you're a righty.
Yeah, so, which, thankfully, my skip on my Cap League team always has me throw the in-turn for when I'm putting up the guards, for the most part, which is great. But, yeah, on my other...
Chris is notorious for, if you're my lead, you will always throw this at all times.
Pretty much.
Very rarely will I have you deviate from that. And you know what? It works. So, yeah.
Yep. But in men's league, sometimes I play second a lot, or sometimes I feist. So then I get to, have to work with a wider variety of shots.
Rad shot, Clayton, Montana boys. All right, so Monica Walker on sheet B throwing their last. It looks like it's going to be a hit. Slight roll would be great either way. She's going to get some curl, roll over to the right hand. Will it be a counter? Well, they're sitting 2 with a relatively difficult double. So it looks like Jimmy Fallon's going to end up having to just do a nose hit for 1 here. So good end there. Chick with Brooms, forcing to a 1 here. Possible steal opportunity there as well. On sheet B, a lot of red up at the top of the house for Hurry Hard Hunty. And this is the start of Skip's rocks for Glitter&Spice. So they are having the advantage, but and they also have the hammer for this end as well. So we are now in Skip's deuce territory here. How best do we get the manufactured deuce here? Going to our other stream, looking over at sheets A and D on our other stream here. Hello, A and D people. I hope you all are doing well. On sheet A, Curl's Gone Wild, sitting 1, 2, and 3, but leaving the full 8 open. And I believe naughty emojis need to be a little extra on the naughty side and try to sneak one in there behind the top 8 or top 12 shot rock. Sweepers are on it. It's looking good. It just needs to curl a bit more. Needs to try to hide it. Come on, Nick. Weight looks really good, but it's just a little bit more open than they would like. But good sweeping from y'all on that one. Looking over on sheet D now. All the rocks in play.
Yep.
It looks like there's a port that Laura wants to throw like a normal through. Or control, possibly.
Yeah, that doesn't look like normal weight.
Control nose will get the yellow gone, and they'll be sitting 3.
Well, but I think the yellow, if they do get it moving, I think it'll crash into the back, and that's.
Speaking of crashing.
Yeah, it hit the guard.
But stay with it. Okay, so yellow is sitting 1, with red sitting 2, 3. Yeah, it's just all the rocks in play except for maybe 1.
Yep.
And I believe we are on the last stone for Josh D on Team LSD.
Yep.
Oh, is this going to be a fun on sheet C? Wick whack, patty whack, draw a man, 4. Okay, give me a bad. That was bad. That was bad. Yeah. I apologize. I apologize for how bad that was. I'm delirious. Yeah, I really wanted that to sound cool, and it didn't. So thank you. So I believe that was meant to be a hit on the 2 reds on the side, and it over curled. Hit the high guard hit the side guard rolled in, and now Glitter&Spice is sitting 1. With Hurry, Hunty, they could just nose hit this to knock the red out and sit 4 again. But that was really impressive plan B shot from Glitter&Spice, so well done. Also, for anybody who hears this, please ignore that really bad attempt at a knick-knack paddywhack joke. I tried. Please just know I tried. And curling emoji on sheet A. believe the naughty emojis just need a nose hit. I don't like the nose hit. If they can hit and roll behind that high yellow guard, that would be really great because that would get them shot rock as well. Good contact would be really great though. They just need to get some momentum going right now. They got plenty of ice, plenty of time left. They're only in the 4th end. Just get 2 and carry that 2 over would be great.
Over on sheet D, we're up to the hammer shot, and strap-on sliders look like they're considering the very long promote.
They were for half a second, but now Laura and Courtney talked, and it's just going to have to be the hit and roll.
Yeah.
I wonder if she saw the long one as a what happens if we over curl. But I think she probably sees all of it from the hack to hit their 3rd shot red and roll in, because they just need to just touch 4 off of that roll.
Yeah, I mean, she is throwing from the right-handed hack, so she'll see more of this.
Oh, and on B sheet, we're starting the 5th end, and at the start of every end, we just want to wish Monica Walker's mother a very happy 21st birthday. Mama Walker, happy birthday. We hope you're joining us. We hope you're having a fantastic day. Please do go out and enjoy the weather. If the weather's nice out there, your daughter loves you. She's doing well. Just want to wish you happy birthday. We also, here at the Glitter Bombspiel, want to wish you happy birthday. All right, going to the AD stream, we are looking now at the last shot, the hammer shot on sheet D, calling the sweep for line. Are they going to get the roll? It's looking good. Stay close, stay close. You got contact and you got the roll. Nicely done by Laura to get her single there. And with that, strap-on sliders have a 3-1 lead after the first half of the game. 4 ends down.
Yep. And we're getting to the hammer on sheet C here for Hurry Hard. They are sitting 4 already, so they can have a nice, relatively clean draw for 5.
Clean. Talk about clean. Going over to sheet A, Kyle with this beautiful double. It was a nice, clean double. The 2 yellows were queued up perfectly that if you hit it just right.
Yep.
Looking over on sheet C, go to the BC stream, looking at sheet C, this is the hammer to draw for 5.
Yep, just has to get full 12.
Just needs full 12 for their 5er. Sweepers are on it, just cleaning.
Yeah, sweepers are on it because they can't hurt it.
Looking good. It needs to curl.
It does. Oh, there it goes.
There you are. So,
and then leave
it's looking a little.
No, it's gonna stay.
All
Yeah,
right.
there it is.
So
that is a full 5.
That is a mittful on sheet C to go up 6-2. It's still the first half. Plenty of curling left to go.
So big swing in the score.
Yes. All right, and then we got our team emoji, curl emoji got their single, team naughty emojis got their single for a draw for 1, so they're on the scoreboard 4-1. So after 4 ends of play, here's what we got. Our D event final, strap-on sliders have a 3-1 lead over Queens of LSD. For our C event final after 4 ends, Curls Gone Wild has a 4-1 lead over team Peach Emoji, Eggplant Emoji, Devil Emoji. On sheet C, our B event final after 4 ends, Hurry Hard Hunty with 6, 2 for Glitter&Spice. And for our championship stream on sheet B, we have a 5-1 lead favoring Chicks with Brooms over Come Across the Face, Hee Hee Hee. That was your mid-game break, sponsored by the fundraising group for the Potomac Curling Club's new floor.
Yep.
Please feel free to contribute to our floor fund. Visit our website at curldc.org for all the wonderful information. That is brought to you by the campaign for a new floor for the Potomac Curling Club. All right, let's take a look here. We had our own little mid-game break. Well, I did. I went to go procure refreshments. This is when the fatigue gets in everybody, especially if you played on the C event and the D event. This is where, like, okay, I'm tired. I played 5 games this weekend. Let's persevere. Looking over here on sheet B for our feature matchup. Chicks with Brooms sitting 3 with the corner guard. Jimmy Fallon trying to figure out how to manufacture a deuce here. He does have a biter in the back, but the question is to be how are you going to get your deuce here? Getting 2 will put you right back in this game. The question is how are you going to get your deuce? If I'm not mistaken, Dylan, there hasn't been a lot of guard action in this game for...
No, this game's been primarily in the house.
Yeah, it's been like 1 or 2 guards. I mean, and when you're going up against a team that's got Mary Fallon at second, she's going to hit all of her hits. She's an excellent hitter. I don't want to play against Mary if Mary's hitting. So, you know, this is a fantastic team. They got their hit. Try to roll either roll in front of the red to make the hit difficult or try to roll behind that red guard was kind of the objective. But now Chicks with Brooms is sitting 1-2. Do they go after the yellow hit or they try to pile one in there? And I think I think the call might be just to take the yellow out because it is sitting. I mean, you can't get the double if you're Jimmy Fallon. The hit and roll over to the center line, I really like that shot for Chicks with Brooms. And if they're nose, they're sitting 1-2-3, so that's not bad. So, and this will be the start of fourth rocks here on sheet B. On sheet C for our B event, we do have Glitter&Spice. They're sitting 2, and it looks like if they carry this enough, they might split to be 1, 2, and 3 and try to promote that. Yeah, try to promote it deeper.
There it is. But
it's a hittable, but they're still sitting 1, 2, 3, which is a positive for them. They just need to try to get more action to that stacked corner guard of red. They can get there, but, I mean, if there's anybody that's been a pain in the butt for Glitter&Spice, it is Paul, the vice on Hurry Hard Hunty. He has been throwing really well this game. So
we're looking at an empty sheet over on sheet A.
Yeah, going over to our AD stream right now, wide open for Curls Gone Wild versus Team Naughty Emoji. And I honestly think this might actually be a benefit for Curls Gone Wild. Having a nice open and keep the hammer going into the next set would probably be a nice change of pace. They don't want to do anything where they're going to let Team Naughty Emoji in because, you know, I mean, don't give Kyle an opportunity to get a deuce here because he'll do it. So I think this might be the smart call from Kyle, keeping it open. And then over on sheet D, they have almost all the rocks in play. You got a stagger center guard up at the front for strap-on sliders, and they're sitting 1, 2. But that second shot, actually the shot rock itself is a little bit more open to the hit. And I believe Lena now for Queens of LSD are being called to do the hit and roll over.
Yep.
Did anybody call the physiotherapist for Jackie Sharp, or at least the massage therapist?
Not yet, I don't think. But,
somebody give Jackie Sharp a massage. She's going to need it after this game. She got the contact on the hit, but unfortunately it didn't stick around. So now strap-on sliders are sitting 1 well buried, and I believe the call from Skip Laura Yee is going to be just sink 1 in behind it, sit top 4. Don't want to mess with touching what they have in top 8, but like top 4 to button would be really fantastic for them right now. Just don't want to be too deep. And then back over here on our feature game on the BC stream, looking on sheet B, Jimmy Fallon, just a touch heavy on the draw. They're sitting shot rock right now, but it's open well enough that there's a hit there, and it could very well be a double too. I don't think the goal is the double. The goal is just the hit. Hit and stick is fine because if they just trade hits, it'll just be a single point for yellow. But if she does play her cards right, I mean it's an easy double of the 2 yellows. So Monica Walker getting to throw her last of the 5th end here on sheet B. On sheet C, while she's getting ready to do that, on sheet C,
Get a nice split to push up the yellow guard, or the one that was on the outer edge of the 12, to now be counting, and the shooter rolled over behind the other one, the other yellow on the outside of the 12-foot.
This is looking really nice for Glitter and Spice right now.
Oh, there you go. Nice rhyme.
I do what I can when I do not need to. The question, I think the question for them is which way do they want to curl from? Do they want to curl into the from right to left and try to curl in behind the red guards, or they want to curl behind their yellow or hit the yellows? Because they don't want to give yellow a big one.
Right.
So the question might actually be, do we want to start limiting out the yellows? And I'm wondering if that's what the call is right now. They're going to go for the hit on the yellows. I would prefer hitting the yellows. I don't want to draw right now. I've got a 4-2 lead. Minimizing any type of big end here would be great, and getting those 2 yellows gone. Even if you clip one, that's still better than nothing. Because you're not in panic mode right now. You don't need to worry about anything with going 4 up right now. And again, Paul is doing a great job. I hope that's Paul. If it's not Paul, I apologize. I was right. Say his last name for me, please.
Oh, we were right. Good job.
You. Thank you.
We, the broadcast.
The royal we. The broadcasting team we was correct. Okay. All right. And we got hammer being thrown already by Jimmy Fallon on sheet B. It's a draw against 3 that could really use some breaks right now.
Yeah.
Could really use some breaks right now.
And
all right, that is a steal of 3 for Chicks with Brooms, and they're going up 8-1 after 5 ends of play.
the steals are accelerating.
Yes, they are. This is where Bombspiel weekend fatigue tends to come into play right now. So, and it looks like Paul did end up getting the hit, but he didn't get enough of an angle hit, so it just jammed, and now Glitter and Spice are sitting 2 behind coverage, and now they can try to sink one in behind any guards. I think the goal is just to draw in inside out to calling for the curl more than the weight. The weight
Definitely
looks
got a curl.
fine.
Yeah. Oh, now they're off of it.
To be honest with you, if they're going to, I would keep going. I would actually go a little bit more and keep going a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because if they would have just drawn, rather than being on the back button like they are on sheet C, if they would have gone back 8, it forces Hurry Hard to draw to it rather than an easy hit and roll behind something, right?
Right.
Because now there's 3 options, and those 2 options, you don't want to draw frozen to it. Hitting and rolling is fine. And then hitting and sticking is still fine. You're losing out of yellow.
Yep.
So this end is still, Glitter and Spice does seem to be having control of it. They've got opportunities here, but it just depends on what this first skip stone here for Hurry Hard will do. Oh, and because it is the beginning of the 6th end, I don't know if I've done this yet, but earlier I was asked to take care of this. So we really want to wish Monica Walker's mother a very happy 21st birthday. Monica had come in out earlier and asked me to just wish her a happy birthday. So Mama Walker, if you're out there, I hope you have a fantastic 21st birthday. Have a shot on us. We hope you're having fun. Your daughter loves you, and we hope that you have a fantastic birthday. Thank you for joining us for it. Oh. I didn't just try to kill Dylan. I'm sorry. What happened? Did we delete something?
No, I did not delete a comment.
Yeah, no comments on our side has been deleted.
Well,
just
there are messages that have been retracted.
Yes, but nobody from no one from the active broadcasting booth has been deleting or retracting anything. So something else is removing items from the chat. So just to give everybody that heads up. Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, we're being actively trolled by chat. I'm sorry, this is YouTube. This is not Twitch.
Correct.
How dare you, chat? heckling and trolling your people is what you do on Twitch, not on YouTube. All right, so on sheet D, it looked like there was a hit attempt on the shot rock that just was wide enough, and it looks like it is at least sitting 1 for LSD, and they do have hammer here, so all yellow needs to do is draw a touching forefoot, and they'll get themselves a deuce, and then be right back in this. Well, they've been in this game this entire time. It'll even this game up for sure for them. It is really big D energy over there on. There's so many jokes there.
Yes, there are.
Strap-on sliders, last name D, on sheet D.
And we're still being trolled by the chat.
We're ignoring chat. Simmer down, chat. Chat is just being chat, okay?
Just on the one stream though. On the other stream, chat is silent. No comments at all.
Chat is being. We like that chat. That chat is being polite. They're being kind. They're not saying a word.
That's because they're interested in the curling because it's the championship.
Yes.
It's our C
I
and
swear
D
to God,
event.
I swear to God, somebody's going to go to that chat room and just start being a mess.
Probably.
We could. Hey, if we can get any of the messy gays to go to that chat, that'd be fantastic. It would be a truly wonderful glitter Bombspiel. If we can get some messy gays to be on that stream, please. Thank you. I can't be on that because I'm currently in the broadcast, but other messy gays can go do that.
I mean, you can always try to, pull double duty. Get the phone out.
I can't do it.
Okay. Well.
No. The last time I tried to be a messy gay, the Demon Twinks came out, and I had no comebacks to them at all. So I don't want to deal with any like hungover, hungry twinks. I'm not doing it.
You have now angered chat.
Oh, what'd I do? What's wrong with the chat? Chat being chat. They're trying to be meta all of a sudden.
Yep.
They don't understand the nuance. Context. There is no context here, only nuance. I can't tell. I'm being attacked by chat. I'm not watching curling right now. I need to start. Looking over here on sheet C, Glitter&Spice is sitting 3 right now. This is a draw attempt for 4. They're back in it. You just got to believe, y'all. This was great curling to make sure Glitter&Spice held that advantage all game and made sure that if they had that one little advantage for a press, they took it. So here is your draw for 4 to tie things up on the B event.
And while we were busy being trolled by the chat, we had a blank end on sheet A.
Blanks. We love ourselves some blanks here. We also would love some curl on this sheet D. It's curling nicely now. It's coming down. It's found some breaks. Nicely done.
And that
great
is
draw.
Going to tie that game up.
You give up a 4, you take it right back. You give up a 5, you take a 4. That's good. So they're tied up after 6 ends of play. 6 ends?
They've played 5.
5 ends. Thank you.
Yes.
I literally looked at that. I'm like, why does it say the end of 6?
Because we are now in end 6.
I know. Did you hear what I said, though?
Yes, I did.
The end of 6. Thank you.
Yes. Oh, I heard you.
Tracy understands me. I've done ice. I've played on ice. I've helped in kitchen. I've stolen something from the bar. I've been an all-encompassing presence this weekend. This is my gay high holy day. So.
Oh, no.
Oh, what'd they say?
They said, we are the moment. We are the Barbara Streisand of chats.
Sure. The Barbara Streisand of chats. I don't know. They're just trying to put gay terminology out there. I was just going to say they're more of the Grey Gardens of chats.
And now another one of them said, always been a Patti LaBelle girly myself.
There it is. Let's go. Pop culture divas. There we go. We're finally getting the gay chat going. Activate. Let's go. Somebody had the audacity to ask me, because I'm a millennial gay. They asked me if I'm a Britney or a Christina, and I just stared at them going, I'm a Pink.
Ooh.
Guess who had the staying power?
Yep.
Yeah. Guess who's the gay icon? We love her. Pink. Damn right.
Oh. And they are saying they are not the Great Gardens of chat.
Which to me means they actually are. So there you go. All right, let's take a look at the action here. Going across the sheets here, starting with sheet A. Looks like we're seeing 2 here for Curls Gone Wild, with back yellow sitting third shot with the corner guard. And I wonder if this is an actual just drawing into the wings to add a counter in on sheet A. On sheet B, we're playing a hit game. There's wanting to get rid of that guard. They don't need any guards in play, so I think they just wanted to peel their own guard, which is what the shot is, and they got it. So nicely done from Deb Martin. On sheet C for our B event final, we got some good guards up in play. We got a center line guard for yellow and a corner guard for red. Here's hoping, crossing our fingers, here's hoping we got people actively using the corner guards. And on sheet D, it looks like we have strap-on sliders sitting shot. Got 3 guards in play, more so favoring LSD, but all right. And of course, we got the over-aggressive chat on streams for A and D, as they should be. All is right with the world. Hey, Dylan, how you doing?
Just trying to stay, just trying to survive till the end of this stream. Oh, a lot of granite moving on sheet A there.
Yeah, a lot of granite moving, but the only result really was that you moved some red around and you got rid of your own catcher. So it was a good attempt from the naughty emojis, but now Curls Gone Wild hit and roll, and actually really going to be putting the screws on at least that left-hand side on sheet A. Going to kind of force the naughty emojis to have to play to the right-hand side of the sheet, or draw to the right-hand side of the house. Going back to the BC stream, on sheet C, looks like we're going to be, I think that's meant to be a draw to carve past into the house onto the center line by Jacob. Sweepers are on it heavy, which I like. Just every inch would be great. It's looking good right now. Every inch would be really nice, and it's nicely covered, so well done. That's a great team shot on sheet C. Really like that placement. Great job on the sweepers. I'm a little offended that we do not actually have team Bears with brooms. I personally feel offended by that. And if we could we got the Bears for it. We got the Bear support. We just need 4 of them on one team. Go to town. Bears with brooms, where are we at? Let's go. All right. Going to the AD stream, let's take a look over on sheet D. Teak Washington. Looks like they're just doing a wide open hit. Cool mode has been active all game, so if you're wondering why there's sunglasses on the sheet, don't you worry about it. It's a cool thing. Don't worry about it. Great hit and stick from Teak. Sitting shot right now for strap-on sliders. And on the opposite side, taking a look at sheet A, looks like Naughty Emoji got themselves a nice little shot, touching top 4. Can't really hit on the right-hand side of it because you just jam on that red and it pops the red out. So Curls Gone Wild will probably end up doing the hit. It just needs to be a little bit. They got to be flirting with the nose of the yellow rock to really make it a quality hit here. Oh, and just so we're aware, I don't know what I'm talking about. Like for the all morning, it's all just been delirium fueled by coffee, me pretending I know what I'm talking about. So if anyone's confused about what I'm saying, don't worry. I am too. I'm just here for entertainment value. Oh, I should have had sugar. Nah, I'm good. I don't eat a lot of sweets. Maybe that's a problem. I did have a sweet the other day. That might actually be my problem. All right, back to our feature game on Sheet B on the BC stream. Monica Walker being asked to just take out the yellow that's sitting shot right now.
This is her last stone.
This will be her last stone. She does not have, they do not have a hammer on this one. Hitting and sticking is great. Hitting and rolling out is great as well.
And there's the roll.
Yep, so Jimmy Fallon, here's the question. Do you take your blank or do you just get your one? And it looks like they're going to draw in for one.
I mean, at this point in the game, neither is a really good option for her.
The only real option, I honestly, the option has to be the blank. Getting one and then having to fight back to get.
I mean, he's already down 7, and it's the 6th end already. So
things have happened.
Sure.
You've been to Potomac. We just saw on the B event.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you're up against Mary Fallon, the one that says, I see a guard I want to get rid of. I'm getting rid of that guard I want to get rid of.
Yep.
Hey, Mary Fallon, do you like guards?
No.
Has chat cooperated? Has chat simmered down?
For the most part.
Good. All right. All right. Let's go, boys. There's a lot of sweeping to make sure they pass that guard or get some weight, but it looks like they shorted it.
Oh, no.
Come on, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it.
And there it is.
All right, and that is handshakes on B. Hey, before I forget, just want to, before we end talking about Sheet B, I don't know if you know this or not, but today is Monica Walker's mother's birthday. And I just want to take a moment here to wish Monica Walker's mother's birthday a very happy 21st birthday. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you have a fantastic birthday. I don't know if I've mentioned it enough today, just only this one time, but Monica Walker's mom, happy birthday. Thanks for joining us. Congratulations to Chicks with Brooms. Team of Mary Fallon from Bucks County Curling Club, Deb Martin and Charlotte Clarke from the Plainfield Curling Club, and Monica Walker from Broomstones Curling Club are victors of the 2025 Glitter Bombspiel. Congratulations also goes to team Just Come Across the Face, giggles, skipped by Jimmy Fallon with Jason Fountain, Erik Maeder, and Erik Goldstein, runners-up of this year's event. Fantastic work from both of those teams to make it to the A event final and giving us a good A event game. We still got the B, C, and D events going on right now. We're going to shift over some things around, so our stream on the BC stream will just be a C stream if that's possible.
Actually, I can grab the D stream and bring it in too.
Let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to shift over from B to C to go C, D now.
Yep.
But congratulations to everybody on Sheet B for a great A event final. Congratulations again to Chicks with Brooms.
And don't worry, we'll continue to show D on the AD stream as well.
It's Big D energy. They need to be on both streams. Nick Datlow giving up on something. Hands went up from Datlow. All right. So I guess it was meant to be a draw in, and arms went up. So I think Datlow's just like, nah. But for Team Naughty emoji. Oh, there are some drag effect calculations happening. Oh, there's not. What they're doing is that they cue it up just right. It's a tap. Yeah. That's a drag effect question right there. So it looks like Kyle Snyder is looking to snap their red into the button for Team Naughty emojis. Looking over on Sheet D now, LSD getting a hit and roll behind. They're now sitting 4 on Sheet D, and they do not have hammer on this. So for the 6th end, strap-on sliders have the hammer. The nice thing about this right now for strap-on sliders and Laura is that their shot rock is sitting behind the tee line. So a good draw frozen to it changes the momentum of this end for strap-on sliders. So that looks like a draw line to me. So probably going to see a freeze or at least a proper tee line draw for Laura Yee on strap-on sliders. On Sheet C for the B event here, looks like what we have is a draw behind the guard, which we do have, but it does have some legs, so I think they might be frozen to that back 12 yellow. found some breaks there. Just overcurls a little bit too much. So Glitter and Spice now have sitting 2, 1 buried behind a corner guard. believe that is Joel. Yeah, Joel's coming down to hold Broom. Okay, cool. So if I was Scott right now, I would think that top 8 on the center line would be great here.
All right. So we're down to the last rock for team for yellow on sheet D, the Queens of LSD. They are currently sitting 2, with only 1 red in the back of the 12-foot. So they have a potential big end here, a big steal that they can take.
So this is Josh D's last on sheet D. Big D energy happening here.
In the D event final.
There's so much D. I love a lot of D here. And the D here is just, there's copious amounts of D happening on D. We've got ourselves a really great game happening on sheet C right now. We've got Glitter and Spice, who is down 4 2 ends ago, are now sitting 3, showing maybe half of their shot rock. So for Hurry Hard Hunty, with this line, this looks like it could possibly be like a hack nose hit. I mean, if it's a draw frozen's not bad. It sets them up nicely for a deuce, but we're getting some nice shots happening on sheet C. The fact that no one stopped fighting on sheet C is wonderful. I like that on a B event final. And going over to sheet A, speaking of fighting, Team Naughty emojis are fighting really hard. They're sitting 1-2 right now. They're on the button. I mean, yeah, they have a hit. Kyle has a hit here. You get the double, you're going to sit 1, 2, and 3. But Team Naughty emoji still in it. They jam. If Kyle jams on the hit here, they'll get a steal of 1.
The chat has responded to you saying that they were aggressive, and they said announcers haven't seen aggressive yet.
No, you're right. I haven't. No, you're right. I haven't. I taught Gen Chem at Rutgers to a 250+ live stream. I've seen aggressive chat. Y'all are. Oh, the hit or the hit's the right call. If I'm guarding, if I'm guarding, just keeping the 1, they can still. You can't guard everything, right? So either guard the hit, give them the draw for the button, or you do the other way around. I like the hit and then the roll, because if you hit and roll, you give them a pocket, if anything. But, I mean, I'd rather pressure you by sitting 4 yellow in the house than pressure you with 3 in a guard, right? I mean, to be honest with you, the momentum's on yellow's side right now. The swing has been in their favor, so no matter what, the button's going to be open no matter what here, unless you get a favorable roll, which I don't think from this angle you're going to get. Yeah. Hit for 1. Draw for 1. But it's no matter what, it's for 1, so. To be quite fair, though, I think there was no real bad shot to be thrown on that one, right? I just, in my opinion, less red. Yeah. Yeah. I agree, but at the same time, in terms of like where you want your opponents to be mentally, less rocks and less red in the house kind of is more favorable for you. So, again, there's no real bad shot. It's your own personal preference. And speaking of no bad shot, I didn't get a chance to see what ended up happening on sheet A, but yellow is throwing the first rock to the end, which means they had to have at least got a 1 on the last. So they managed to steal. So the question is, what points did they get on that one? Let me just ask the warm room. So it looks like it was just a 1 on sheet A for yellow. So good steal. Momentum is in their favor. And then over on sheet C, they got a 3 spot on sheet C. So a steal a 3 for yellow. Never underestimate a flipped. So I was playing in the A event final at last year's big bucking. No, the first one at Bucks I think is the big bucking spiel. Crooked Bill is the first one. So yeah, so big bucking 2025. It was the A event final. I was playing with my friend. I was playing with my competitive Cap League team. And we were up against a team of Broomstones people with Monica Walker, right? And we were up 7-1 after the first 4 ends. Okay, 7-1. And here's the thing. They score 1 in end number 5. And I looked directly at my other lead, my lead Naomi, and I looked at her like, we just lost the game. And she's like, what? I'm like, yeah, they only scored 1 in the 5th end. But I looked at her, I'm like, we just lost the game. And wouldn't you know what happened? You cannot give people a switch of momentum in the middle of a final. You cannot do it. And it wasn't like I believe that we are messing things up or I don't believe in our abilities. This has nothing to do with that. This is all about mindset shift. If you are going to have a fight, it's all on you now. And what we've seen on the ice right now is on sheet A and sheet C, you had 2 teams who were down, and they did not stop fighting, and now you've got that momentum switch in their favor right now. That's why I freaking love mental games like this. I love curling because it really is 50-50. If your shots are on but your brain is off, you're not going to do well, and vice versa. If your shots are mid but you're really focused in, you're going to do well. Man, I love this sport. Is chat being mean to me again?
No.
Good. Chat, I love
Not
you.
Yet.
Give me your worst. Huh? Oh, yellow. That's all. Josh, like Team D, all they know how to do is fight. They're scrappy. If anybody sees Josh D, Lena Hornlin, and Jackie Sharp, if they see them on the ice, you best be prepared for a fight because they are always going to be scrappy. All right. For some strange reason, my ADHD is kind of spiked right now, so I don't really know where to focus my attention at the moment.
I think we're furthest through the 7th on D.
Let's take a look at sheet D then. So sheet D, Queens of LSD are sitting 1, top 12. And I believe they do not have hammer. Yeah, they don't have the hammer here.
They scored 2 in the 6th, so they are up by 1.
That was the first end where a multiple has been put on the scoreboard, and that was a steal too. So
yes,
yep. So all Laura, the skip on strap-on sliders needs to do just string together a deuce here, and you're back in this, no sweat. And speaking of back in this, hurry hard Hunties just trying to keep it open to make sure they can get a deuce here. They've got 2 corner guards to work with. They're just not getting that roll off the hit that like. And I think this is going to be Glitter and Spices and everything nices opportunity. You get control weight hit and just get behind that red guard. And if there's one thing Jacob likes to throw, it's going to be control weight. So
it's like
it's a little tight on the line though, so it might need to curl a bit more, fellas.
Lena just moved some stuff around out front, and actually looks like she split on a second one on the very edge of the 12.
Nice. So sitting 2 for Queens of LSD on sheet D, and on sheet C, just nose hit ended up. So, oh, the change of tact right now. Or is it Paul? Is Paul throwing now? No, not yet. Okay, I saw a draw call. I'm like, it has to be Paul now. No, I believe this is. Where are you at? Hold on. I know where. This is Jake, I believe. All right. How are we looking over here on sheet A? On sheet A, naughty emojis are sitting 1-2, but it looks like they're calling for the hit on the shot rock. It's not really moving yet. Staying on that center line. Oh, there's the motion on it, but did it wait too late to move? Nope, you'll make contact. Nicely done. Good roll there. Again, I don't like inside-out hits because you never really know if you're going to get a jump or not. So, no, I'm good. I got coffee.
Rob, there's a question in the chat for you.
Hey, cool. What's the question?
So Hammy's asking, would you rather, and then said this for the broadcasters, John or Kyle? Oh.
There's like 4 Kyles. Can you
Right.
Can you vague that up for me, please? John? Hold on. I'm literally scanning. I see John.
There's at least 3 Kyles on the
John,
ice.
oh, so the back end for Team Dirty Emojis.
Probably.
Would you rather John or Kyle?
Yeah, okay, so it's a skip for A. Yeah, Kyle Foster. Yep. So, yeah, they're talking about the skip advice.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I mean, I'm a little more introverted. So while Kyle and I would match in temperament, I respect a man who wears short shorts like that. I'm going to stick with Jonathan. Because, I mean, those are pretty long for the kind of shorts that we've seen this weekend. And, I mean, no, we are getting a wonderful comment that those are not really considered short shorts based on the weekend that we've had. Those are rather long shorts. Because boy howdy, we saw some shorts where I saw some scrubbing on sheet D, and I'm like, honey, please do not exhale right now because something's gonna fall out. So
Chad agrees with you that John's shorts are a little long.
Okay, so I'm wondering if there's any millennials listening right now who grew up watching the original Will and Grace, and there was one episode when they really made fun of gay men in bathrobes. And one of the running jokes was that Will had a really short bathrobe. And it was called a shorty robe. And towards the end of the episode, Jack walks in and sees Will with the robe, and all Jack goes is, "Why the long robe?" And I'm like, that's my joke. That is the joke I identify with right now. So if I ever see anything that's meant to be short, I will always ask, why the long insert? Why the long shorts? You could always go a little shorter.
They were not prepared for your shorty robe rant.
It was not a rant. It was more of an explanation. A little peek into the psyche that is my neuro brain, my weird brain. I was going to say neuro-spicy, but I'm not that spicy. Just ADHD. I'm not that neuro-spicy. I'm more neuro spice level 2 out of 10. It's 2 out of 5. All right. I am what if you go to Thai restaurants, for people from the Midwest, I'm really hot, but people who love spicy food, I'm kind of boring. All right. I'm neuro Midwestern spicy. Okay. I'm neuro Midwestern spicy. Okay.
That hurts
Thank
me
you
so much that you said it that way.
Dude, we've got an Iowan and an Illini over on the broadcast. If Look at Dylan. He is cringing so hard. He's so mad. If I see anyone ever, I swear to God, if I go to Tumblr and somebody's on Tumblr going, this is Neuro Midwestern Spicy, I call trademark. It's mine. Oh,
No.
they're asking you now.
Nope.
Other broadcaster, hey, Strady, you have to answer this question now. Ugh. All right, back to actually what's supposed to be going on, which is some curling here. Let's start from the D event. So we're going to go over to the Big D Energy here. And it looks like strap-on sliders are sitting shot rock, but their shot rock is back T-line. And with Josh's first of his skips rocks without hammer, this line looks like it's meant to be just a draw frozen. And if there's anything you do not want Josh D doing today, it is drawing to the pin. Because if he draws to the pin right now, it's going to be 2 rocks to get rid of everything. Unfortunately, Jackie Sharp is not sweeping, and I think she needs the break because she's been a beast all weekend. But that's looking a little warm right there. So
Yep.
looks a little spicy, yeah. Not Midwestern spicy. More like New England spicy. All right. So Laura Yee getting ready to throw her first with hammer. The question becomes, into the wings, or do you throw top 8 on the center line to really protect that one that you have? To be honest with you, I would prefer top 8 touching that center line because the double isn't necessarily there. But you do give Josh an opportunity to throw the draw again, which I'm not a fan of. So I think the shot is a draw on the D sheet. Let's go over to sheet C now, which is the B event. On sheet C, Glitter and Spice are sitting 1-2 pretty well split. And Paul, who has been a sniper on his draw weight, I believe that looks like a draw behind the high guard. If you can sit full top 8, that'd be really good for them right now. They don't want to get too deep because that's such a high guard. If you touch the center line, you might as well just, it's not really a guard with how swingy this ice is. So top 8 would be nice right now. Shifting over to sheet A for the C event final right now. Kyle Snyder sees an open hit on the Team Naughty Emojis rock. And if they hit and stick, they'll be sitting 3 without hammer. It does look like it's a little down weight hit. It might be board weight hit on this one. Calling for line is looking good. Looking really good. Needs to curl a little bit. All right, nice hit. Well managed from B. Sitting 3 right now, so it gives Team Naughty Emoji an opportunity for the hit and roll. But again, the issue with that is that the run back is such a short run back for them. So just make sure you get your hit, get a good roll, really force them to do the run back on that one. Going over to sheet D now, it looks like we're getting ready to throw. Josh is going to throw his last of this end. Drawing again, but this time with facing 2 instead of facing 1. And again, Josh threw the first one heavy. He'll probably know how to calibrate here to be lighter. And Jackie's got Broom on ice now. Says it's close, but I think they might be sweeping for curl here on sheet D.
No,
it's looking good. Oh, it just dug a mile.
Yeah.
They might be able to get second shot out of this. Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, that one did have an early break point on that one. So it made me wonder if it was just not as much of a snap on his release that he usually does.
Yep.
So this is a draw for 3. They got their deuce here, just a draw for 3 for strap-on sliders, and they'll be up 2 with a draw for 3 to be up 2 going into the last end here. But let's focus in on at least a good draw here.
And we're about to get the hammer on sheet A.
All right, hammer shot on sheet A. Are we?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. So hammer sheet A.
This is a hit.
Hit
They
for
want a nose hit for 3.
And he just saw this. And I'm not going to lie to you. If they get this or if they hit and roll, it might actually be game.
I mean, honestly, they don't even probably need to get the stick.
Yeah, like I said, hit and roll would be probably game as well.
Yeah, because that's still 2.
Yep.
So.
All right, there's the release.
Yeah, they just need the yellow to disappear.
Yep. B has been on top of their line calling all weekend, so calling for the sweep now, just for contact.
Oh, they've got it.
They've got it. So that's a
Little
3
roll,
spot.
but yeah, that's a big 3 spot.
And that's handshakes. So congratulations to Curls Gone Wild taking the C event win over Team Peach Emoji, Eggplant Emoji, Devil Emoji, the naughty emojis, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary pals. Now we're going to shift our attention strictly to sheets C and D here. Looks like we got a deuce for strap-on sliders to go up 5-4, so they are 1 up without hammer coming home in the 8th end. And this is where a lot of people have different opinions on the strategy. Do you want to guard? Do you want to go through? When you're 1 up without, you want to have control of the center line. So, like, competitively, the playbook is essentially guard, draw, guard, 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 guard. So that's what we should expect to see based on what we're seeing here. That's what we expect to see here for this end, at least from the strap-on sliders. You've got your guard, and then if you are LSD, you're going to throw a corner, or you could at least beat them to it, draw behind it, and they're calling for the draw, the corner guard. Okay. And we are now on shifting our attention to the B event final on sheet C. We'll have Glitter&Spice throwing their last. Now, I don't know if this is meant to be a tap on the shot rock or a blaster for the double, but that does look like control weight. It could possibly be a hit and roll over, but it needs to curl a lot for the roll. So they got the hit, which, not bad. Yeah, they can, I mean, they got to make the shot here, but it'll be a shot for a deuce here for Hurry Hard Hunty in the 7th. They still have to make it. It's not a gimme. But, again, you got to give it to Glitter&Spice because to have that big end in the 4th get taken from them, to come back and fight the last in the 5th and the 6th end, very impressive. So really well done for Glitter&Spice to keep the fight going. Going back to sheet D, there's that draw behind the guard now. So it's basically going to be that. It's just if this draw is well executed, it'll be guard, 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 guard here. I don't even hate the idea of overdrawing froze into that back yellow. It's not ideal, but it's still not bad. So Kiana, the combination of the draw guard, so the guard draw, she's done it this weekend, so. It's a little up on the draw here on sheet D, but if playing it right, is it frozen? Is it frozen? Is it frozen? Not quite, but it's buried. You can still get to it, but it's still not bad. I don't hate it. It's not my favorite, but I don't hate it.
On sheet C, Hurry Hard ended up getting just a single.
Okay.
So they are down by 2 coming into the 8th end.
Down 2 without, though. So
yeah, that's a tough spot.
I would be very upset if I saw a yellow guard anywhere at this end.
Right?
Yep. Yellow guard, not red.
Yes,
red is going to want a lot of guards.
Yeah, they want all the guards.
They want to clog. Now, I'm not sure if anyone knew, but today was Monica Walker's mother's birthday. So I just want to draw attention, Monica Walker's mom. If you're still on the stream listening, I just want to wish you a happy birthday. I hope you enjoy your 21st birthday. Thank you. Your daughter loves you very much. She really wanted to make sure that you knew that she thought of you and how we have a fantastic birthday. So thank you very much if you're still listening. It's recorded. she'll know forever that you thought of her every end, and then afterwards too. Monica Walker's mother, your daughter loves you so much. Have a shot. With the hilarity of the big face. Yeah, I love that. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, what's going on in chat? I see a paragraph.
Oh, they're just saying they're out.
Oh, peace out. Oh, who's using Tumblr in all caps? I'm using Tumblr. I am an elder millennial. Just leave me alone. I've been on Tumblr this entire time. I stayed during the Exodus where Will Wheaton, Linda Carter, and we were still on Tumblr, so I stayed.
I was on Tumblr for a while too, and then I finally was
I did not
I'm out.
Exodus. I stayed. I stayed with my problematic group, and you know what? We persevered. I liked it. They're just harmless people with their fanfics and their furries. I mean, like, they're just decent people. They're not trying to hurt anybody. Yeah, sure, they've got opinions on fan fiction and whether or not Harry Potter is as toxic and everything, but they're just decent people. They're not like all the other social media with really questionable choices in language.
Okay, so Queens of LSD taking out the guard out front.
I called it. It's going to be guard, draw, guard, 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 guard.
And
Laura
strap-on slider is going to put that guard back.
Yup.
Trying to protect the one they're sitting right now.
And the nice thing about it is the way that this house is set up, that draw, it forces Josh D. They need 2 rocks to do the work that they need to because blasting that house, it only favors red. Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, we got somebody in the chat on.
Oh, no, they filtered in.
No, it's Lauren. Oh, Lauren Luthi was, and then she retracted her message.
$5 says it might have been Paul with some hate about the Cubs and Brewers.
No, it had said nothing about it. I saw it.
Oh, good. Because apparently Paul's like, oh, those Cubs, and I'm like,
oh,
what?
She's asking us to update the view. Oh, they want the houses for both sheets.
They're so demanding.
I know, right? I mean,
so demanding.
Oh, I see the problem.
Oh, beautiful draw.
It's my fault.
Nice draw on sheet C.
I hadn't
Nimmi?
I hadn't shifted the view for sheet C yet. Sorry, Lauren. That's my fault.
Get your act together, Dylan.
Right? I was so focused on watching the D
We
game.
pay you the nothing to do this. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm really out here earning the money I make.
All right, we have another peel on the guard for Queens of LSD. Gets the peel. Yeah. Hey, Laura Yee, are you going to put another guard up? Please put another guard up. Please put another guard up.
I'm sure she is. If she doesn't,
and
I'm going to be surprised.
it looks like on sheet C, red, very hard Hunty wants to do, wanted to do probably the come around draw, but this isn't bad for them either. It opens that up that if they want to do a hit, they can, depending on what yellow does. And yellow's like, see that red? Get it gone. Again, red wants all this stuff in play, and yellow would like to minimize the headache. So they're just, yellow is going after that lone guard that's sitting to the skip's right. And if it stays over curled, getting the pair on the side is not the end of the world either. But definitely get rid of that red on the skip's right side. Gets the hit. Will there be some roll? Yeah, I like that roll. The only downside with that roll is it gives Hurry Hard Hunty. Why is, I don't drink, but yellow, sheet C seems a little blurry to you, right?
No, you are correct. I think there's something. It's I think this particular camera, because I noticed it earlier. I think this camera.
The left side is clear. This is.
I think there might be something on the lens.
Good.
So.
I was about to say, I know I stole a water and a seltzer from the bar.
No.
But they didn't have any alcohol in it, right?
I don't think so.
No one spiked it. There it is.
No, but yeah, I noticed it earlier when we were, and I just didn't say anything. But
so,
yes.
Jake with the draw here for Hello Hunty, it's looking solid. It just needs some curl. There's the curl, but are they going to get enough curl on it? That's a really good attempt, but they see more than half of it. It's enough to pick it out.
The overhouse view is clear at least.
I like this call. I like the fact that don't go after that. Don't chase that. Get rid of those guards. I would prefer it a little tighter on the line and get cross the nose, because if you err to that miss, yeah, you might clip it because it's wide. So how wide is it? Will it clip the red? Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Oh, whoa. Oh. You know what? We have to give it to Joel. Joel did that body kick English enough to get it. So credit does go to Joel. So that was Joel's hit. We are going to acknowledge that was Joel's hit. So, yeah.
So what you missed is Jackie took a tumble. So our fall counter's at 3.
There's more falls than there are bad jokes.
Right?
There's 2 bad jokes.
And we're at 3 falls.
And we're back to throwing another guard here. That looks a little light. You better be asking your sweepers of a lot here. Kiana and Teak, y'all better hurry. Let's go. Let's go. You're doing great. Keep it going.
It's going to be over, but not by much.
And that's fine. Any guard, it's better to be a high guard. It's better to be a high guard right now.
I drifted in farther than I thought.
Same.
That's a 1-2.
This is about patience right now.
Yep.
I think it's too early. I think it's too early to go for it. They're going after it looks like they're going after the pile now.
Yep.
No, I think it might be the guard. I wonder though, with that line with normal or peel, they're going to go after the pile now.
No, for Lena from the right-handed hack, she probably can't see any of it.
The pile, so she's going after the guard?
She has to be.
I hope she is. I don't think they go after the pile just yet.
I mean, I don't see how she can.
It's tied on the line, so it's the guard.
It's the guard.
Good.
Because from that right-handed hack, there's no way she could. I mean, maybe they were thinking about the long run back into the pile, but I don't know.
Yeah, really nice shot from Hurry Hard Hunty, which is what I was a little worried about, but that's fine because, again, going after that pile. Joel getting credit for the last hit, now being asked to do the hit. Here we go here, clearing out the front here on sheet C. Good kick. Release looks clean. It's wide, but you want to be a little on the angle. You don't want to be nose here. It's curling. It's curling. Nicely done. I like it. All right, opens that up a little bit. Your red is still shot. Yellow is 2-3 right now. But you also now have Paul coming up for Hurry Hard Hunty, and he has just been on his draw game. I think now might actually, no, not yet. I was thinking, like, when do they want to do the tap to push the red out? But I don't think they want to do that just yet because that yellow is kind of helping them at the moment. So sinking one in top eight's really nice now. And on sheet D, we got a draw here. We have a guard here, which it's a little bit more off the center line, but you are doing a good job protecting the pile. If Queens of LSD want to hit it, they'd have to come in off the center line to do it. Which, again, that still favors strap-on sliders to do that. All right, Hurry Hard Hunty. The weight looks good, but it's over curling, so
just a little tap.
This has to be you. Oh, this is a problem. You can't blast the two reds because if you blast the two reds, the second red will ricochet off the yellow and then become the third shot on the center line. I like this shot here. He's seeing that you can't do that. The draw is the better. Corner froze is ideal. And if you're ever just a hair up, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's got to be the corner freeze here. I mean, truthfully, if I'm light, I don't hate it. As long as you stay on this, as long as you stay on the viewer's left-hand side of the center line. Yeah, if you see double here, it's all right. They like it. Jacob called close on the weight here. They're holding out the line, but they said the weight is close. Take a look again, Jacob. All right. It's looking decent. Just need some breaks here to get the freeze. They don't want to do a big bounce here. That's nice. That's nicely done. I really like that. Well done, Joel. Joel's had a great, the body English, the hit, the draw. Nicely. This is a good end for Josh here, Joel, thank you. Speaking of Josh, though, what did we see on Sheet D? They moved some things around. Yep. They needed to pull the trigger, and I think that was the right time to pull the trigger because no matter what, it was going to benefit strap-on sliders when that pile moved.
Yep, and now they've unlocked it a little bit.
You can't guard everything. So if I was Laura on my last, to be honest with you, I would actually go with me on this journey here, please.
Okay.
I would need to split the red into the back yellow and roll. And the reason being is that you can't guard everything. If you guard the center line, Josh is going to slash that red out, and he's going to sit 3. You need to make your presence known somewhere in the red. And the only thing I can think of is I kind of like either drawing into that pile, pushing that red. That red going in would actually help me because it gets rid of that slash. And if I roll over, yellow hits in 6 or yellow hits and rolls, right? So, well, that line looks like it's a draw to the 4-foot. All right. And is this the last for Laura? Yeah, this is Laura's last. My only concern is this needs to be executed well because there's a chance to win the game on the slash yellow here.
Yep.
And it's a guard. All right. So you can't guard everything. You are forcing Josh to the slash. It's not an easy slash because he is a lefty though. He is a lefty,
yes.
So this is his side favorable right now. And again, this is the thing that sometimes people forget is that just because it's not easy for you, you're a righty, he's a lefty. This is his preferred side. He doesn't even need to keep his shooter. Does he not? Am I going crazy? Is it not there? He's just trying to do the draw for the tie.
The draw to get the extra end.
Well, all right. So I'm going to draw my attention over to here to sheet C for the B event. We are starting skips rocks now on sheet C. And right now, Hurry Hard Hunty is down 2 without. They're sitting 1 right now. And it looks like what they want to do is they want to blast out the front because the front will benefit them if they can get the motion on it. Because, again, that ricochet I mentioned earlier would only benefit red at this point. So I think that's the hit call right now. Okay. Normal down, so it's hit weight, calling for line here. And then Josh got the tap, but all right, so strap-on sliders takes the win here. 6-4 after 8, takes the Big D Energy event final here. Congratulations to strap-on sliders for their win. And we're going to focus all of our attention now on sheet C. We've got 3 rocks left to go. Here's what we got right now. We've got Glitter and Spice up 2. They do have Hammer here in the 8th. And that was a really good blast out of the front bundle of rocks there for Hurry Hard. And with Glitter and Spice, I don't know what their goal here is. I don't know if they're okay with just conceding 1. Which I'm okay with because everything's kind of in their favor right now. That house is in their favor. I would force red into making a shot. So I like personally the guard. I don't want to tempt fate by going anything closer than like top 8. Right?
Yep.
So, but again, maybe his objective is maximum pressure. Maybe push some things around. You did see Joel's draw. You know the motion on it to get some motion on it. I just don't know if I want to leave something that's going to make it an easy hit that you just saw the opposition doing. So it's basically you're fighting your own demons at this point. You know what the intellectual thing is, but you know what your gut tells you to do. How do you balance that? And it's a team conversation. Okay.
So for those of you who have been joining us on our AD sheet stream, both games have finished up. We're actually going to cut that stream off so we can focus just on the game that's still going on Sheet C. So feel free to come over to that stream if you aren't already on it as well.
You have been an entertaining chat, that's for sure.
And we will see everybody probably for the junior spiel in a couple of weeks.
3 weeks from now, we'll have the junior spiel. Thanks for joining us. We're to shift our attention from Dylan. This is Robert. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you later. All right. Conversation right now on Sheet C is if they do a guard, what will Red's next shot be? I don't know. I didn't see anything that indicated where they wanted the resultant being. But I think the issue is you can't guard everything, so what's the better guard? And with that line, I think they're guarding the nose of the red. And that way they're forcing the slash action. The problem with that, well, there's no really problem with that. It's just a draw, try to get that there. It's such a sliver of the button, though, so. That's not guard weight. That's up. And I heard Jacob say that's up. The question is that a draw or back line? Yeah, that's back line. No, it's coming down.
It's still out the back.
It's back line. Yep.
Oh, the little rub, though. Helped it. Kept it in the back 12.
No. The only real shot I see for red right now to get there, yeah, it's the nose. Well, I mean, the nose, it just coming like just a hair off the nose. You run into the red, you're sitting your 2. But you're not guarding anything, so it's going to be a pick out. I don't know if I hate the in off on the red, but I mean the shot is this, but I don't know if I hate the slash. But yeah, it's going to have to be the nose raise. To be honest with you, I think them pushing that yellow back enough actually helped red. Because if red throws some heat, red into yellow, into the red will jam on that yellow.
Yep.
I think that red will stay based on what that movement of that back yellow moved just enough that red will stay now. I don't think it would have stayed had the yellow been moved. Yeah. Oh, the front yellow, if you hit it just right, the front yellow will stay. I mean, the front red will stay, sorry. The front red will stay if you hit it just right. If you curl and you just cross the nose a hair, yeah. But and that was the thing, is that had that back yellow not been touched, I think you would have lost the red if this was the shot. By just moving that yellow just enough over there, you've given them that cushion. It's a hard shot. It's not, it's a final. All right, here we go. Red's last out of hand right now. The shot here is the run back. You want red into yellow, into red, into yellow. You want to sit 2 here. Sweeper is on it furiously for line. Weight looks decent, but it's over curling. All right. And that is handshakes. That is handshakes, and Glitter&Spice takes the B event win, going up 9-7 with handshakes. So congratulations, Glitter, Spice, and everything nice, or everything ice. Sorry. Big credit to Joel on that last end, especially with that body English on getting that hit. That was great. So all events done here at the 2025 Glitter Bombspiel. We had a fantastic weekend. You could definitely tell because Dylan and I are both exhausted, and I barely have a voice, which means good times was had. We want to thank you all very much. Please, if you're still listening, go out and check out an LGBT community spiel in your area. There's a lot going on. There's new ones that are being added every year. Go support your LGBTQ community. Please check out our website at curldc.org to find out more information about our club, the Bombspiels that we'll have, as well as the charity that we sponsored for our raffle and being a raffle this year. But thank you very much for joining us. I hope you had a fantastic weekend with us. For Dylan, this is Rob, representing the Potomac Curling Club, saying thank you. Love one another, and you have a great rest of your weekend.